Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and today, as you can see, we are working on this gorgeous 2016 Dodge Challenger. Now, this is the before. I haven't done anything to the vehicle. We did do a wash, chemical decon, clay bar treatment, and we also need to do a polish and apply a coating for the customer. He actually brought this vehicle up from Baltimore, but this vehicle has also been in Hawaii. It was there for about 3 years, and when I was done washing and drying the vehicle, I noticed that the reflection was pretty dull on the vehicle, and after examining it with my swirl finder light, there wasn't a single swirl and scratch on the vehicle, which was kind of curious to me being in 2016. Let's take a look at what's going on. So you can see here, when we look at the reflection of our light, there's not a whole lot of deep swirls and scratches. It should actually clean up rather nicely, but what we do have is kind of like a haze around our light, and what that is actually hard water stains, mineral deposits, even acid rain. A lot of times in Hawaii, due to environmental issues, some vehicles, if they get the rainwater and it kind of sits on there and is baked in the sun, you can see we've got just hard water, acid rain stains all over this vehicle, and what's on the glass is on the paint. So before we apply our coating, we need to deal with the hard water spots. Now, I was a little apprehensive. I reached out to some friends of mine who actually detail in Hawaii, and you can see here, hopefully you can see here, I polished this back end, and then I used a couple different products, and it's good to have different products in your arsenal. I have McKee's 37, the fast water spot remover. For water spots that are not super aggressive, this is a fantastic product, easy on, easy off. This is what I would recommend for like the average condition water spot issues, or maybe you're washing your vehicle, you get some fresh water spots. This stuff works really great. For more aggressive water spots, typically I will grab either Underdog WSP. Now, this is an acid-based water spot removal. In fact, all of these are, so you want to make sure that you wear gloves. This is an acid-free formula. Actually, I enjoy the odor of it. But all of these, they have kind of a pungent odor to them. If you've used it before, you know what I'm talking about. But typically on paint, I will use one of these three products. And now when it comes to glass, IGL actually has a dedicated water spot remover, and it is fantastic. It is Glass Plus. You don't want to typically use Delete on glass, and so they came up with Glass Plus. And I'm going to demonstrate for you guys just how quickly this product can work on these severe water spots. So we're going to keep this in real time. We're going to shake up the bottle, just spraying some onto my microfiber, and we're just going to massage this into the glass. And I actually had already tried to polish these, and it really wasn't doing anything, but as I am kind of massaging this over the surface of the glass, you can kind of see right around here the water spots actually just kind of being broken down and dissolving. The more I kind of push my product forward, the more we see that solution dissolving what is there. And this isn't one of those chores or tasks that really is going to be easy on, easy off. So as always, we're going to start with the least aggressive method and work our way forward. Even a foam applicator pad wasn't giving me the results that I was happy with. I rinsed it off in between. I could still see a lot of deposits. Even if we switched it up from one chemical to the next, it did do a decent job, but we actually need to break out the polisher and a foam polishing pad. Now, some might say that's really aggressive. You're going to scratch the glass. Even some had told me that you could use a microfiber pad on it, and glass is really resilient. As long as you keep your heat down, it should be fine. That haze was actually there. I noticed in the before pictures, the haze was there prior to me even polishing it, but you could see a huge difference in our 50-50 from where we polished versus just kind of trying to tackle it by hand. So we're going to switch it up between the IGL Glass Plus and the SB3 Destroy. Try it on a couple different areas, and we'll show you some of the closer results when we're all said and done. But I found that when I combined the two, kind of did one layer with one, the next time did it another, it kind of tackled different areas of the glass because I feel like some of them might focus on different areas. So again, we're just kind of taking this method around the entire vehicle. Really, the sunroof was probably the most drastic results, and let me show you what SB3 Destroy did on this glass. It actually destroyed the hard water spots on this glass. I was kind of blown away and geeking out over it, but here's a closer look of the back window. All right, so let me share with you guys what I am finding. I just got done doing the left section of this rear window, and if you remember, it was really cloudy. Really hard to see. On the right side, I actually want to go over it again because I'm finding that these two products are actually working moderately well together. What I did is I actually started off with SB3 Destroy, and that made an improvement. Followed up with the Glass Plus, made even more an improvement. And then we did a final round with SB3 Destroy. And honestly, if we were to say which one of these is better, this one kind of is rising a little bit above the Glass Plus. There are certain scenarios where this is fantastic, but I actually am using my GG6, an orange polishing pad, an orange foam pad, about speed 3.5, couple passes, and this stuff is dynamite. I'm really, really thankful that Barry Thiel told me about it, that I purchased it a while back, and then I had it in my arsenal for today. I've had Glass Plus in my arsenal for about a year. I haven't had a situation where I needed it, but boy, am I glad that I had both of these in my arsenal. So for those of you that are either enthusiasts that have extremely bad water spots that you're dealing with, or maybe you are a detailer for a dealership and you encounter situations like this. Maybe you live in states that deal with a lot of hard water, acid rain. I know here in Pennsylvania, we do have extremely hard water, but typically I don't need something this strong, but boy, am I glad that I had these in my arsenal. So I'm going to put the link for both of these products down below. For me to say buy this one over this one or this one over this one, honestly, I think they're two products that are good to have just for kind of worst case scenario, because in certain situations, this is all I need, but in others, this is working fantastic. So I know a lot of times we like to say which one versus the other is better. Both, I think, are great products to have in your arsenal, especially when you're dealing with extreme water spotting on glass. So hopefully this kind of review, this demonstration of these products at work can help some of you out, that if you are looking to have the best products in your arsenal, these are two that personally I highly recommend. So, all right, guys, again, we're going to keep moving. We're going to show you the finished results when we are all done with this vehicle as far as the paint as well as the glass. We're focusing on glass in this video. Maybe we'll touch on paint in a separate video, but for glass, these two are phenomenal products to have in your arsenal that really are going to kind of take the stress out of what could be a pretty stressful situation. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep moving. I'll bring you back when everything is all said and done to show you the finished look. So we'll be back.